Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. This is a special bonus episode brought to you by my Patreon supporter, Pumarao. With that said, let's get started. We're ready for the next mission, escape from Toulon. Toulon has fallen, but thousands of refugees were able to escape out to sea. Not content with capturing the city, the Jacobins are pursuing the refugee-filled transports. We didn't hold open the harbor just to abandon these people. We must protect the transports. That indeed we do. Let's take a look what they can muster up. If there are some ship of the line, we can take them, but otherwise, no. We'll see though. Well, let's get the Hector. And actually, I'm quite low on most ships, interestingly enough. But I'll still send these out. And the Petit Patre. I know they have little men, but still. Transports full of royalist troops and refugees who still remember their rightful king are attempting to evacuate from besieged Toulon. The Jacobins are following and are almost sure to overtake them. An unenviable death awaits everyone who does not escape. We cannot allow these unfortunate people to face the guillotine. While we can no longer save Toulon itself, we can make a small measure of vengeance against the Jacobin fleet. Alright, let's do just that. Let's do just that. Full sails ahead. And for you as well. Can I move these? I cannot. They have some pretty decent ships. But I don't think it will be that big of a worry. Actually, I'm gonna let them go because I think that these guys can go a little bit faster. Well, maybe. We'll see. I just hope they will be able to get out fast enough. These guys are approaching fast, and I do certainly hope that we can get out quickly. These guys have already been damaged quite a bit, so I would assume that they've already been attacked. Let's just speed things up because there's currently nothing we can do for them. But I actually do think we'll be able at least to get there relatively quickly. They might be out of range there, so that's good. It seems like they're trying to get out of the way. Is not something that I'll necessarily allow. I don't like the way that ship is getting very, very close. At all. I'll likely just sink all ships in order to try and save on the costs. Let's go and turn a bit. For you too. Seems like they were able to steer clear of those guys. So they already took a double beating. You'll have to turn. How are we doing on this side? A lot less well. For the moment. They're attacking the sails. Which is certainly interesting. Let's turn around. Get all of these to flip. So then at least they'll have a good position to attack with the winds there. The Reunion not doing so well. Everything's going here. I don't think they can go faster than me. How are we doing on this side? This is unfortunately a bit unpleasant. I don't know why the Reunion is not moving, but it does mean I'm having a pretty decent shot at them. I'll try to get the Arrogante over to that side because I'm having a bit of a problem here. Whereas you moving in this direction should make things quite annoying for them, and they are now at least in a bit of a pickle there. As on how to proceed. So you need to turn to wait for Le Petit Patre. Let's try to attack these other ships too. let's continue on past through that. The reunion is already sinking, so that's actually very nice. And then here, what is this anyhow? Oh, it's Le Concora. Okay. Interesting that I now have command over this ship. Wasn't really my intention. Or well, I guess the guy got hurt, so then it moves over to me. Which is kind of how it seems here. The Hector should be able to take care of the Artemis as well. Let's at least turn so we can keep attacking the reunion while going very slow. Alright, they've been defeated. Let's get you moving as well. They're going after the Ceres, and you could just continue moving in this direction now. I would expect these ships to... Oh, they're going after the Romney. Alright, let's try to kick up speed against them here. Which will be tricky either way. I'm actually surprised they slipped past me like that. Oof, okay, they're turning good. And they have only this one last ship remaining there that could potentially fire on the Romney. My hope is that these guys will now flip too. Since I'm now going faster. And I hope to be going faster than these ships as well, because I'm now going at a better angle with the wind, and they might fear that I'm going too fast. The wind changed to this direction, so we would be going faster that way. This cannot be good for them. How about that? I mean, this is probably going to be really bad for them. Yeah. Let's keep turning. Okay, well, while they are shelling at them, they're probably just gonna die, so that'll be good. Let's turn a bit so you can attack the topaz. Despite everything. It's a bit of a shame. Come on. I'm also surprised that they haven't killed the Artemis yet, but they're very far away, so... Well, I guess maybe it does make a bit of sense. You can keep trying to hit them. Don't attack your own ship. I actually need these to anchor because I want to get some units from them out. Just these few. And get them in there before they come there. Should be possible. Since they surrendered, that should be fine. Full sail. And the Artemis is already sinking. Perfect. I still want to send them to go after it, but I have no clue what you're doing, but let's have you stop firing, and I'll let the hippopotami take care of it for the moment. I've never seen the enemy try to board, by the way, yet. Ugh. No, you're attacking your own ships. As if they could stand against the Hector. That would be fairly hilarious. Soon they'll get into range of the Velasco. Let's stop firing before we take too much damage from own ships. Please disengage. Aha. And this is it. This is their last ship. All I need to do is sink this one. There we go. Aha. Alright, that was quite easy, I suppose. Got another ship. I'll probably just get rid of it, but yeah, I didn't want to take any captures for this one because it'll probably lead to more casualties, and that's probably not too good, so I'd rather just have the repair costs here. And for example, these guys, they got below minimum crew. Just like you guys. Didn't cost that much at that, but okay, so that was the cost of this mission. Let's take a look. Enemy commander. Yeah, sure, that's fine. 641, I can do that. Escape from Toulon. Despite being exhausted by their prior efforts, you were able to exhort your crews into a frantic defense of the refugee ships escaping Toulon. Thousands of souls owe their lives to your brilliant performance today. Sweet. We also have this one left, which will do as well here. Meanwhile, first of all, I want to go and invest into cheaper hiring veteran costs again. That will save us a bit of money. Since we'll be going for another land mission, I want to go and beef up my land forces first and foremost. Let's actually go to the Hector, get the rest of the crew. Okay. Yeah, so let's deal with this. Not enough sea surface, musket, and sword bayonets. Ah, that really sucks. Which guys also have is musket bayonet, musket and bayonet, musket only. I was just thinking if there's anything with musket and sword bayonet, then that's definitely not what I want. But apparently there's nobody. That means I'll have to switch to these. There's some in the shop, but cost money. So that kind of sucks. Oh yeah, overload. There we go. You. Okay, so we got these guys back up to good strength. On the Hector, they're good. Let's work with units from the Velasco. $715 is the max for now. And the Argonte is now already at max. Those last few men are definitely not worth buying new lightweight gun carriages. Guess I had to get you guys back to max. With 419 or 4, yeah, we're not gonna be able to get more units there, so let's just get started. On 1793, the spirit of Corsican unrest against the occupying French forces kindled into open rebellion. The mass uprising has driven the French garrison into the fortified port towns of the northern coast. The Corsican irregulars have not been able to make progress against the fortified French positions and have requested your assistance. Yeah, let's just do 2 missions at the same time currently. Just because I feel like it. And last mission was, well, I don't want to say it was a disappointment, but Our navy has started a series of operations against the French in Corsica. The port of San Fiorenzo has already been captured. But we've suffered heavy losses. We need fresh troops to attack the city of Bastia. Since the city is well protected from the sea, it's been decided to attack by land instead. It doesn't get much better. Bastia is surrounded by several hills, and most of them are topped by forts. However, it seems that the defenses in the north are weaker, so we'll land nearby and advance on the city from that direction. Captain, our units have taken up their positions and are awaiting your orders. The French have brought every available man and piece of artillery to fortify this ridge, as well as this fort and its surroundings. We need to capture at least 2 positions and open a clear path to Bastia, then we can regroup and launch the final attack on the undefended city. Godspeed, Captain. Alright, so they have additional fortifications on this side. It's probably best to take this and then go around the city. So moving up here. Also not through here because it's probably better defended. Yeah. Let's get a few of these guys moving already. And then, do I not? Okay, well. Yeah, let's join you together. You. You. Now let's get moving. So, generally, we're pretty slow. That's okay. Let's start speeding things up here because I don't want things to take too long, especially as I try to just go across here. Now, I do think these guys will start building up a little bit of condition again. And then I can do all those things just a little bit faster. They'll slowly recover their condition, which is okay, but once I get to this side, that's when I want to speed things up. For the moment, those mortars do seem relatively fast still. Really do wonder how defended that area will be. It's funny how much slower these guys are though, comparatively. So you guys need to hold the woods, first of all. Yeah, there's some artillery. Okay, you need to attack the skirmishers. They're really slow for whatever reason. I have no clue why, though. Yeah, that's not super important for the moment. The AI is generally going to retreat with units like this if you charge, so... I'm inclined to... I'd say they have to retreat. And now start working my way up on the hill. Get that these guys are fighting that delaying battle there, but I often said how slow this this game can be in terms of land combat, and it still is in a way. Seems like they have some more units there. Let's also get you guys to turn a bit. It's a lot of skirmishers. But the... Okay, so you should attack there then. Well, they continue to walk up, so... I also want you to continue moving. I mean, I still care if they rout, but The important thing here is that they are now moving away from the artillery. Okay, great. Those are gone. So can again continue moving here. They will route soon enough. I lost a lot of men on those grenadiers though, ultimately. So that rather sucks. You really should not be blocked though. I don't like this actually. I'm really not pleased by those, and neither by this actually. I really like to avoid melee, because melee seems to greatly favor the AI under almost all conditions. Okay, yeah, you're fine now. Let's see, because I want you to retreat in here, you go up in here. You should be attacking them and I should be pushing up towards these. So with you going after them, I could get you back in here without worrying too much about those grenadiers. Let's move you up now too. And meanwhile, I'll continue to move alongside here as well. I will not very likely be able to take them down this way, but I want them to move away from their flank, so If I can just get them to move even a little bit, that's already good. And I'll also be in the woods, so. Seem to be having more forces there too. I wonder if they can fire into them. Yeah. Well, then I don't really need to worry. With you coming in here, quickly going after them, they will not really be able to get at them from the side anymore at that point. And of course they got removed outside, so now my units decided to not move at all. This is really... Sometimes this game has... like this. It's just sometimes the game has this somewhat annoying features. They must have again gotten out of spotting range. I'll have one of these mortars fire and the other continue to move, so... yeah, you'll be firing and the other one will be moving. Also, they're kind of interlocked, which is... a bit annoying, so... Stood around a bit. I actually do need to capture that relatively soon. Not too sure whether I want to get around that house so badly. This is exactly the kind of thing that gets you into trouble. So let's form a new line like this. And as for these guys, I'm just waiting it out. I'd much rather play this stuff safely than anything else. As far as one can consider this to be safe, of course. Although I do think a unit like that is poised to fall rather quickly. These chasseurs, that is. I do think they're going to try and outflank me so they can attack those mortar teams. Or something of a similar nature, so... Sweet. Okay, now it looks relatively safe. You still hold the flank. Somewhat. Just also really surprised they're not really about to give up. Seems like they surrendered, but because they ran through their own units, they no longer surrendered. Kind of strange if you ask me. How many units do you need to whale into one of their units? That's insane. How many you need? Okay, at least they secured the fort now. I mean, look at this. They're just taking no damage. Those guys are annoying as the world. Holy smokes. Thank you. Okay, so let's take those supplies to... you guys are there, that's okay. Those skirmishers have shattered. Let's walk into the town. Captain, the French knights are in chaos and they're retreating to the city. You must take advantage of this initial victory and pursue them before they can organize new defensive lines. Yeah, sure. I just kind of took it. All I need to do is contest it now. Since I already own the place. Sweet. Now that's what I call a victory. Look, it hadn't taken me so long to take this fort, then would never have made it into the city. Whoops. Oh well. Sweet victory. Are you stuck? They're stuck. Haha. They can try to retreat all they want, but it's too late now. That's what I call true blitzkrieg. In its simplest and purest form. Bypass the enemy's defenders. And take the town. They didn't have time to react even. Or, yeah, they just have nothing. Aha. Well, that's a victory well deserved. Unless we'll get some kind of counterattack, then the answer is no. Hey guys. Yep. We lost 300 men either way. But that's better than anything else. It wasn't too bad. At that, so that's nice. I'll do all the reparations, etc., in the next episode. So I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this. So we'll get an award. The Grand Knight Cross is awarded to those individuals who've provided significant service managing His Majesty's overseas territories, enlarging and enhancing territories in remote lands, bringing British order to the furthest corners of the globe. Sure. Congratulations, Captain. The French have lost another strategic location, and relations with the Corsicans are better than ever. Lots of money, reputation, and career point. Like I said, I'll deal with the rest of this stuff later. Since I did 2 missions, I've been playing long enough. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Special shout out to all my Patreon supporters: Poomerao, Dungeon Pastors, C Data Swords, Mandingo, and Tomislav Chlin. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.